How are you? Welcome. My name is Geoffrey Nyaundi, a trainer at Sigaragara National Polytechnic. Today we're going to learn about cocktails, and I'm going to use the normal layman's language, and I'll preach not to use technical terms which may not aware if you are not an expert in service. So we're going to define what's a cocktail. Then we look at various methods of preparing cocktails, and then we look at the do's and don'ts while making cocktail. But first, let us define what's a cocktail. A cocktail is a mixture of different beverages or ingredients, so blended that no single one dominates the rest. They include both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, whereby we use the term mocktail to refer to a cocktail that has been done using soft drinks, for example, juices. The mixing requires a skill or an art. So cocktails, when making them, is usually an art you enjoy as you make it. Cocktails are used as a stimulant or as an aperitif, as most cocktails are dry in taste instead, and therefore taken before a meal in order to stimulate your appetite. So now let us look at different ways of making a cocktail. Basically, we have four methods of making cocktails. The first one is by stirring. This method of making cocktails, which have wine bases and clear beverages, it requires a mixing glass, bar spoon, and earthen strainer. The second method is by shaking. This method of making cocktails, which have fruit juice as an ingredient. Cocktails made using cocktail or portion shaker, earthen strainer, and blender for blending mixes. The third one is blending. This is a method of making cocktails by blending ingredients together by use of a blender. This method is suitable for drinks which require a puree of fruit in them. Crushed ice is usually used in the blender in place of ice cubes. The fourth method is building or layering. Building or layering. This involves making cocktails in cocktail glass. Now let us look at the points to take while making cocktails. Ice should always be clear. Do not overfill the cocktail shaker. Do not overfill glasses. Effervescent drinks should never be shaken. When egg white or yolk is an ingredient, First, break the egg into separate container. Serve cocktails in chilled glasses. To shake, use short and snappy action. Always press ice in the shaker or mixing glass, followed by non-alcoholic and then alcoholic beverages. To stir briskly until the blend is cold. As a general rule, the mixing glass is used for those cocktails based on liquor or wines. The shakers are used for cocktails, which includes fruit juices, cream, sugar, and similar ingredients. When egg white or yolk is an ingredient, then the Boston shaker should always be used. Always add the garnish after the cocktail has been made and add it to glass. Accurately measure the ingredients, as inaccurate measuring spoils the balance of the blend and taste. Never use the same ice twice, as it will affect the aroma and taste of the cocktail. Basically, those are the points that you are supposed to take note of while preparing the cocktails. I think at your home you can be able to prepare a simple cocktail using some of those methods that I've described there before. Give it a try and you will never regret it. Thank you.